Hi, welcome back to Yarning at the Homestead. My name is Tammy and I am coming to you from the small state of Connecticut on the east coast of the United States. And you can find me on Instagram as Gracie's Goodies and on Ravelry as TammyG. So this is my episode 16. It is August 17th. This is my last Monday of summer break. We go back to school. Teachers go back to school next Monday. Students don't come back until September 3rd. A lot of new stuff to learn this year. And of course, we all have lots of concerns about going back. My district is going back as hybrid, and there's still a lot of questions about what exactly that's going to mean for us and for the students. So I will start to find that out next week. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so it's been, I think about 3 weeks since I last videoed. It is actually pretty nice out today. It's been really hot here, really hot and humid, and I do not have AC. And this room that I tend to videotape in, my yarn loft, is very, very warm. So I don't really come in here unless I don't spend a great deal of time just sitting in here. And actually you can probably hear the fan is still going because it is quite a warm room. And you'll probably hear Fergus because he is right down over there because I am in a loft. So this whole area in front of me is open to the living room. Okay, and maybe I'll stick a picture in to show you what I mean. So yeah, I don't have a lot that I have actually done. I have no completed objects, no finished objects. I have several acquisitions though, and I wanted to get these in before I get more, because I know I have at least 2 more coming in. I think I'm done with acquisitions probably for the year. I have a gift card at a local yarn shop, so I may go shopping there at some point, and I am looking for 1 skein of yarn to add to, I have 4, and I want to make breathing space, and I need 1 more for my size. So I'm on the lookout for that skein. So if I see it somewhere, one color, she's no longer dyeing, and so the other color I just kind of gotta luck into it. And I saw it at an online store a couple weeks ago, and I should have bought it then, and I didn't, and I went back this past weekend. It was all sold out. Oh well, you live and you learn. So it's not an emergency, believe me. See all these bags back here? They all have projects in them. Waiting to go. And I have plenty more projects in the works, including a couple of sweaters. So I'm good. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so what I've spent the most on is a crochet project. And this is, if you can see it, it's a big blanket. Now, the person I'm making this for, when he was 8 years old, picked out the yarn. It's Caron 1 pound. This is his favorite color. He is now 18 and graduated high school. And I just pulled that out of hibernation to start working on it again. So I've actually put quite a bit on it, but instead of only being, an 8-year-old, he's now 5'7". So now I have to put more length on it than I would have if I just finished it. So that's the one thing I've been working on the most. And then I have been putting some rounds in my socks. I kind of burnt out on the socks after I finished those 5. So I have one right here, and then this, I'm on the foot on this one. So, and this is an online yarn, Super Sock 100. Emotion 2 is the color. It's a weird name for a color. And then I joined an MCAL. I don't do well with MCALs, but I did join one. And it is the Sharon show, and the pattern is by Casapinka. The pattern is actually by Sharon from Security, her cat, and it's a lot of fun. it's a lot of fun. So I'm finishing up clue 1 now. I've had to rip back a couple of times. I had a couple issues and I've ripped back a couple of times, and this is how prepared I was. The day of cast on, the day we got clue 1, I went into my stash. She had said not to use variegated, and most of my yarn is variegated or self-stripe. So I'm thinking, you know what, I think I have some Malintosh that'll probably work. So I went hunting through my stash to see if I could find Malintosh, and I went through one tub, and my Skinny Bugga popped out, and I had 4 colors of Skinny Bugga. So this is the Sharon Show. So this is the last part. It's called the Swiss cheese section, and there's 3 more rounds of this, and then I'll start clue 2. I am actually absolutely loving these colors. Absolutely loving these colors. I may have gone a little too tight on my floats in the back, but that's okay. But yeah, I would have not have put these colors together, but when I pulled them out, I was just like, okay, I've got 4 colors, Skinny Bugga, I'm going with it. 3 of these are from the Sagwan Griffin, and 1 is from Cephalopod after they split their business. But I'm not going to go through the colorways and stuff right now. I know 1 is Katydid, 1 is yellow, greater, smaller yellow ant. One's got something about a frog, and then the blue is blue lobster. So I'm absolutely loving this and loving the colors. Okay, so that's like the one, like yesterday I spent the entire day redoing it because I had to rip back because in the slip stitch section, which is section 2, I think, might be 3, I was only supposed to slip stitch 1 color, and I was slip stitching both colors twice, and then it was all puckered and stuff. So I had to rip that out. That is pretty much it. That's what I've been working on. 1 crochet project, and then a sock occasionally. I put another round on my WeeOnes, but it's not really any different. And then the Sharon Show. So let's get to acquisitions, because that's what I have the most of. So SSK, which is Summer Sock Knit, what is it called? Super Summer Knit Together. Now they have an SSK weekend in, I believe it's in Tennessee, and I'm not sure whether it's Memphis or Nashville. It might be Nashville. And of course I've never been able to go, but this summer it was virtual online, so I went to the marketplace and I did some shopping, which was pretty cool. And one of the things I got were these cool stoppers. So this is from Jelby. I'll put her card up. Jelby on Etsy. And of course I'll put all this information down below too. So these are really cool. When I was watching the video of what you do with them, I was like, that's really cool. So let me show you here. Let me take out my, I'll do here. So you take your needles, and you stick them in. There you go. And it makes it tight right there. And then your needles stay together. Very cool, isn't that very cool? And what I also like is she has also attached a lobster claw. So you can put, while you are knitting, you can put the lobster claw, attach it to your project so you don't lose these. Very cool. So I'm really excited about these. I bought 2. I bought the green and I bought a mustard. They're both the sheep, because I like all things sheepy. And I bought the mustard. So I'm very, very excited about those. So yeah. I did get, I'm going to show you, I ordered a Mrs. Brown's bag. And I want to say that the yarn is, I believe it's Lolo Bean, the city so nice they named it twice. I believe that's the yarn on here. It took a while to come in. It shipped, and it still took about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks to get here from Edmonton. Oh, there's like a line in here. I thought it was a piece of hair. And I love it. It's great. It's a great. I have my Sharon Show in here right now, and yeah, it's a great bag. So that's my first Mrs. Brown's bag, and I'm excited about it. It's a great size bag. There are no pockets inside, but it's just a great stick everything in and go bag. So that's awesome. So yarn. So that was the bag. Yarn. All right. So here's are my acquisitions for yarn. So from SSK, I also ordered from Mary and May this yarn because even it's Horde Prime, which I think is a transformer, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't follow this nerddom. But it's gray. Can you see that? Gray and chartreuse green. Yeah. It's not going to stripe. It may mini stripe. Not sure if I'm going to do a shawl with it, which means it probably won't stripe, or socks. But hello, gray and green. And I also got from Mary and May. To show you the tag. Mary and May, a trans pride yarn. So someone very close to me is transitioning, and I'm going to make them a shawl. They've already picked out the shawl, and I like this yarn. It's not for me to say about the colors or anything like that, but my preference is the trans pride tends to be more of a baby pink, baby blue, and I'm just not a baby pink, baby blue fan. But I liked her interpretation because there are some different, you can see it's speckled, and there's like a raspberry, and then this blue's not really more, it's not really a baby blue, but I mean there's still those baby blue and baby pinks in there, but I really liked her interpretation of it. So I'm making that person a shawl with this, and that person is also getting a cowl. This gorgeousness. Look at this gorgeousness. So the Periwinkle sheep, who I have been buying from for the past couple of months, because she is doing a Rainbow of Hope colorways, and I got my August colorway, which is here. You see that? The August colorway. And she had dyed this colorway called Sapphire. And it's just gorgeous. And the person I'm making this for has blue eyes, so this will just bring it out. So we picked out a pattern yesterday. I'm not sure, this is Suri silk, and I have not worked with it before. It's a little floofy, so it's a little floofy. And even the person said they don't know if the pattern that they picked out, because it's kind of floofy, will be hidden, but we'll try it. I'm sure you can't pull this out very well, frog this or rip this out very well because of the floof, but we'll try it and we'll see. And I bought two because they want a long cowl that they can wrap. So, and this will be, this person also tends to have a high body, not body temperature, but they run hot. They're hot all the time. So I wanted something that would give them a little bit of warmth, but not make them overly warm. So this, just, and that color, oh my goodness, Sapphire. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so all over the place. I never finished my SSK. So the last one I ordered from the SSK marketplace was, oh crap, Woolens and Nosh, and this was her show colorway, and it's called Loud Plaid Shorts, and it is a self stripe, and I'm all about the plaid, all about the plaid. And in fact, I bought, when I was in high school, I think it was in high school, this would be back in the 80s, I bought a pair of, what are they called, Madras. They were in a secondhand store. They were a men's pair of shorts, and I wore the hell out of those, wore them all the time. So yeah, I'm all about the plaid. Right now, nowadays I wear more plaid shirts, but if I could find plaid leggings, or I have a couple plaid skirts. I actually had a plaid skirt custom made for me. I have somebody I know that makes upcycle clothing, and I have several of her skirts that are upcycled, and I requested one with plaids. So it's got different plaids on it. So it's very cool. It's one of my favorite things to wear. So yeah, very excited about this. So that was the end of my SSK. So I got this from Woolens and Nosh. I got the 2 skeins from Mary and May, and then I got the stitch stoppers from Jelby. So that was my SSK acquisitions. And then, as I was going on, now I have from Periwinkle Sheep, I got the Sapphire, Suri and Silk, the watercolors for August. Not sure what I'm doing with them. And then I bought 5 skeins. This was on sale. 5 skeins of her Merino Yak. And this colorway is called Set in Stone. Isn't that the most gorgeous tealy green? And I'm making a boxy. It's going to take me forever. We'll see how long. Whether this boxy will be 1 year in the making, 2 years in the making, who knows. But I know I will wear the hell out of this boxy. So yeah, I'm making a boxy. Very excited about it. I just have a couple things I want to cast off on before I start anything new. So I have so many projects. So many projects I'm working on. So many projects in the wings. So much yarn that I just can't cast on something else right now. And then the last skein, which I don't think I showed the last time here, is from BzyPeach. This is a cotton, Pima, I think it's Pima cotton. Double knit, yeah, it's 100% Pima cotton. This is Purple Apple Berry. Look how gorgeous that colorway is. Now this goes along with the Empower cowls. So my first Empower cowl, and I'm trying to be very delicate about opening this drawer because my camera was running out of battery, so I plugged it in. Alright, here it is. So the first Empower cowl that I made was from Casapinka, and the yarn is from Neighborhood Fiber Co., which I'm absolutely loving this. So I decided, I did the knit version, and I decided I was going to do the crochet version also. So this is for the crochet version, which is also, the pattern is by BzyPeach too, I'm pretty sure. So I will put all this information down in the down bar. Now I do not have a Ravelry page or Ravelry group. I don't plan on creating a Ravelry page or Ravelry group, just because I don't have enough people to watch this. And yeah, just not gonna happen. So those are my acquisitions. I think that's everything. Now the other acquisition is the one that I'm wearing. I'm gonna stick this back down here. So the other acquisition is the one that I'm wearing. I have my Stand in the Gap t-shirt. Now, when I bought it, I actually bought this one. This is navy blue. And it is a 2X, and it is fitted, and it didn't go over the ladies. So I had to call them and say, you know, it doesn't fit. And so they sent me this one. This is unisex. It's black. I have so many black t-shirts, that's why I was going with the navy blue, but that's okay. But because of this, they told me I could give this one away. So if you would like to win this shirt, and it's a 2X fitted, just so you know that, just let me know if you know my favorite color, and then what is Gigi's favorite color, what is Gigi's favorite color, and what is my favorite color. I'm sure I've said it on one of my videos. So I don't actually think, yeah, I did mention the color today. I don't think I mentioned it as my favorite. So along with that, I had bought the Stand in the Gap tumbler from Magpie, which has some water in it right now. So I was very excited about that. So if you would like to win the Stand in the Gap t-shirt, you know, just give me a comment down below. And if nobody comments, if nobody, you know, if nobody, you know, participates, how sad will I be? I have a shirt to give away. But yeah, so I'm hoping I get some comments this time around. And I understand, you know, because of the shirt, the size, some people might not want a size that's way too big for them. Some people might say, hey, you know, if it doesn't fit you and it's not going over your ladies, maybe it's not going to fit me and going over my ladies. And there might be some men out there that have, well, maybe I don't want that fitted type t-shirt. But either way, I can give it away. Somebody can get it. So just give me a comment, okay? I'm also wearing, which I could not find last time, and I don't know if I can see them, my WeeOnes cat earrings. You see them now? Aren't they adorable? So I am also wearing those. I finally found them. Yeah. I think that is it. I think that is it. I think I am done for today. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of content for knitting or crochet. I had quite a few acquisitions that I wanted to share. And I'm just looking to see if there was anything else I needed to say. No, I don't think so. I wrote a couple little notes, but not too many. So, oh, excuse me. This is actually the second video. I videotaped Friday. And, yeah, there was a mess in my background. So, I didn't like it. So I re-videotaped. But yeah, so I don't know how often I will videotape once school starts. I really wish, I do wish, even though I'm doing this mostly for myself because I enjoy it, it's fun. I do wish I had more viewers. You know, I watched one recently. It was like their first video or second video, and they already had like over 1,000 subscribers. But he was also, he's also a member of a Philharmonic. I think it's in Canada. So he already had like a lot of followers. So yeah, and unfortunately, because I don't have a shop or anything like that. I'm not, yeah, I don't do designing. I don't do yarn dyeing. So, and I really wish, you know, there's several other Connecticut podcasters, and I was really hoping we could maybe support each other, and you know, so I don't think any of them have watched my podcasts, but who knows. I know that Neil's at the Ready, Ray and I share a birthday. We just both celebrated our birthday back on August 3rd. I'm 52 now. Yeah, 52. So I'm actually starting to think about retirement. So it's getting closer, Here in the state of Connecticut, we do not have, teachers do not pay into Social Security. We have a state pension, which is not always funded by the state, which is a scary thought. And with everything going on this coming year, I am immunocompromised. I have psoriatic arthritis, and the medications I take for the pain and to keep it under control make me immunocompromised. I, you know, before I was diagnosed and before I went on medication, there were days I could barely walk. It was that bad, because it's mostly, although psoriatic arthritis, the difference between psoriatic arthritis, there's a couple differences between psoriatic arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. And my meme, my mother's mother, was actually bedridden for 10 years with rheumatoid arthritis before she passed. But there's a gene that passes down, and we don't have that gene. And there's a marker that designates it as rheumatoid arthritis as opposed to psoriatic arthritis. And I don't have that marker. And in rheumatoid arthritis, if like this elbow hurts, then this elbow hurts. Whereas in psoriatic arthritis, it could be this elbow and this knee. For me, it's mostly my knees. My hips have been pretty bad this past year. My elbows lately, and I think it's because of the knitting and the way I hold it, my shoulders have been bothering me lately. And then my feet. You never realize how many joints you have in your feet until they hurt pretty bad. So it's been a bad couple of days, because my body is a barometer pretty much now for weather, and I knew that rain was coming in, even though it really wasn't forecasted. It was chance of. a like 20% chance of. And I woke up yesterday morning and it was raining, and it rained off and on most of the day. So yeah, that's why I was in pain the previous 2 days. So, all right, I'm gonna cut this short. I was going to run out and do an errand, but I just found out that there's a 3 tractor trailer collision in the area I need to go to. And so I'm thinking, maybe not. So we'll see. All right, well, I hope you join me, and I hope you came back. Thank you if you are a previous viewer, and thank you if you are a new viewer checking me out. You know, my videos aren't very long, 20 to 30 minutes. Stop by and say hi. All right, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.